Get your tissues ready because I got you some heartbreaking book recs. So let's begin. So basically, the mood of the year is heartbreak or sad girly recommendations, and I have read quite a few this year as well. And I have overall curated a list of books that will break your heart. The first recommendation is World's Best Ex Girlfriend by Durjoy Datta. Now, this book is actually a part of a duology. This is the second book in the duology, and I read this part first actually, but this is the second book. Um, but it can be read as a standalone as well. It basically explores Daksh and Achal's meeting and re-meeting and how their fate entangles them repeatedly in different scenarios. So this is after the first book when they meet again, and the ending is absolutely heartbreaking. I will not give that away, but it was so unexpected. And hello, I did not see that coming, and this really just broke my heart. I definitely cannot get over the fact that he didn't provide a box of tissues with the book. He should have, definitely should have. You know, it makes you feel happy, it makes you laugh at certain instances, and also it makes you long for the glamour and glitz of the Dubai life. But yes, after all, in the end, it definitely is a beautiful but very heartbreaking ending, so you may want to check it out. Next recommendation is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This book, oh my god, you have to definitely check the trigger warnings for this one, but it delves so perfectly or beautifully into the mental health aspect, and oh my god, you really need to read this. I have read Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven as well, and that was a book I liked better than this one, but that is not in the heartbreaking category per se. But I like that one too, which you should definitely check out. This book basically speaks about Theodore Finch and Violet Markley, and Theodore Finch wants to take his own life, whereas Violet, she is devastated after her sister's death. And now they both meet on the ledge of their school bell tower, and that's how it all starts, and that's how it all begins basically. I think you should definitely, this is a big warning, that's why I'm repeating this, you should check the trigger warnings for the book, because it may come on as strong for some people. But this book, I've heard, is on the banned list. I don't understand why books like these are banned. These are books that more people should read rather than this being banned. I just don't understand. Story of a girl who learns to live from a boy who wishes to die. So that's how it all begins, and you should definitely check it out. Next recommendation is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This book is a booktok favorite or a bookstagram favorite, but I did not enjoy this as much. But the writing style is definitely beautiful, and I saw the ending coming, but nonetheless, it was very heartbreaking. It is very descriptive in nature, so you may want to check that out before, if you're not in a mood for something like that, so you could keep that in mind, that it is slightly descriptive in nature. It delves deep into Greek mythology, and that's why also I liked it, because I like Greek mythology somehow. So I've also read Percy Jackson, so that is definitely something you should read. But anyway, The Song of Achilles is a heartbreaking book. The ending, why was it the way it was? But it was what it was. Basically, the book is about Greece in the age of heroes, and this is from written from Patroclus's point of view. Patroclus is an awkward young prince who has been exiled into the kingdom of Peleus, and Peleus's son Achilles befriends this ashamed prince basically, and as they grow older, their bond also blossoms into something more deep, and that's how it all begins. But then their bond or their friendship is frowned upon by Thetis, who is Achilles' mother. And basically, when the Helen of Sparta is kidnapped, they Achilles has to go and fight in Troy, and that is how it all starts. That is how everything begins, and basically the book goes on and on about this. But the ending is definitely heartbreaking. The writing style is beautiful. I think that is what kept me hooked. Otherwise, I would have left the book in half. But I think it's worth a read because many people actually love this book so much. So I think you should give it a shot as well. The next recommendation is You've Reached Sam by Dustin Thau. This book Hello, it's really pretty. The writing style again is pretty nice, and it isn't that slow paced. So, even though I found it to be okayish, I did not end up, feeling bored throughout the book. But it really is heartbreaking. Oh my god, it is so beautifully heartbreaking, is what I feel it is. This author has also written one more book, and he is legit selling tissue papers with that book. So now I want to get my hands on that as well. If you have read that book, do let me know what you think of it, because I don't know, that's how he was marketing it. So he was literally selling small tissue paper thingies with it as well. So that was cute. Um, cute but heartbreaking. That's exactly the description of this video. So, anyways, this book basically speaks about Julie Clark and her. She's about 17, and she made all these plans with her boyfriend about going to university and together and stuff like that. But then her boyfriend, he passes away in an accident, and she, out of desperate hope, calls her boyfriend's number, and he actually picks up, and that's where it all begins. So you should actually check this out. I like how beautifully written or well written the book was. It was okayish for me overall, but it definitely comes in the sad book category, so you may want to check it out. All right, so the next recommendation is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. My god, I love this book with all my heart, and this is a book I think every reader has had on their list or has read in their early reading phases. And this is a book that is pretty popular all over. I would like to call this book a modern classic, yes. So The Fault in Our Stars by John Green is a very beautiful, heartbreaking, very very sad tale of Hazel and August. um August or Augustus, yes, Augustus Waters. So basically, Hazel and Augustus, they both suffer from cancer, and they both meet at the cancer support group, and that's where it all begins. They both befriend each other, and that is all you need to know. Actually, I did not expect it to end the way it did. This is literally one of the first books that made me tear up. I literally was so I was literally shattered at the ending because I did not expect it to happen the way it did. And I was like, oh no, please don't tell me this is how it ends, but this is actually how it ends. And I haven't watched the movie because I'm scared I'll cry even further. But the movie is pretty popular as well. So I would definitely recommend The Fault in Our Stars. This is literally one of my higher recommendations that you should definitely read this if you want something that is sad. Go read it. So yeah, all right. These are my sad girly recommendations for y'all. This is something you should read if you are in a mood for crying. Definitely. A few more expected sad reads on my TBR, which I haven't read yet, but I own a copy of, is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, The Kite Runner, and nothing that comes to my mind right now. I think the diary, yes, the Diary of a Young Girl, or like Anne Frank's diary, basically. So I think these are a few books that are on my TBR that I haven't read. Not in the mood for something like that right now, but yeah. I will get to them soon. Kite Run is pretty popular, so I'm thinking of getting to that first. Do let me know if you have any sad girl recommendations or like sad book recommendations, basically, and put them down in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Will you enjoy this video, or should I send you a box of tissues? I don't know. I really hope you enjoy this video, and we'll meet next Friday. Goodbye.